Hey everybody, it's Alan, and we're going to go and delve into some topics today that may be of interest to you. It's tied in with the recent video I released on the Battle Group Normandy game. We had some questions about some of the products and things that were on the table, and we're going to go over that today on the channel. Now, as many of you guys know, here on the channel, I have really been gravitating towards using fabric on the gaming table. Now, this is a big benefit to us because we can just simply take styrofoam hills. We don't have to flock them anymore. We simply place them around where we want terrain and throw a piece of fabric over. Green, desert. You can buy fabric that looks like grass. The sky's the limits on this, guys. So one of the big questions I had was, what is being used to make the roads, the streams, the creeks, the rivers that are flexible on this fabric? Now, we're talking just going to a Joann's Fabric, any fabric store, going through the aisles looking for fabric that will work for you, that has the right colors, has the right textures that you want to capture. Buy a large bolt of the fabric. And the other advantage to this, guys, is once you use this product from Vallejo, you can roll these cloth mats up. This product is really going to work well for you. And I've witnessed how flexible it is and how easy it is to just put this product on. You can color match the different shades and tones that you want. Now, we're going to go here to the Vallejo website here, and you can see I've already pulled up flexible modeling paste. That's what we're going to use. You can take this paste, it is a neutral white, okay? And it says here, it's an acrylic polymer, marble dust, and titanium white, a matte, opaque product for volumes and structures. Can be mixed with mediums and acrylic colors, creating textures and low reliefs, or used as a ground, okay? So this is what's cool. You can mix this. Let's say you're making a stream. You can do a deeper blue. You mix in, just get a big tube of the cheap acrylic paint at any Hobby Lobby. You don't have to use your Vallejo paint for this, which I would pretty much in this case just use for miniature painting. And you can mix a dark blue and then go back over with this product again with a little lighter blue to create some effects of the light and the dark hues to give a great water effect. So this is the secret product, guys, that's being used on these cloth mats. So you can mix in different shades of browns, and once you get this brushed onto the fabric, you know, using a 3-inch, 2-inch, 4-inch brush, depending on how wide you want the roads, the trails, whatever it is you want to paint onto the fabric, you can do it with this. Check it out. Get on Vallejo's website. Get on Amazon.com. You can get it there. Get it delivered straight to your door. And I'm going straight for this. Once the studio's done, I get my big table set up. We are going to be using more cloth mats. Now, the other thing you'll notice in that recent battle report I put up was that for the city scenes, it's a flat mat is still good for that. Any type of gaming mat you can put down that has the streets, maybe some cobblestones, maybe some brick roads, and placing your buildings and structures on that. But as you get out into the countryside and you want some of the rolling hills, I'm telling you, going to the cloth mat or making your own cloth mat is the way to go. Now, the next question we're getting coming through is, where are those MDF buildings, right? That were pre-painted MDF buildings. And here it is. We're going to go to Crescent Root Studios on the internet, the Crescent Root website, and you're going to see here, there's a lot to choose from. There's some expansion that is coming from what I understand. And you can see here, you can get them in painted or unpainted. So we're going to go here to our products. I'm a 15 mil guy pretty much right now. So let's go to the 15 mil selection. Some of the buildings that we can choose from. I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. It looks more like a desert style building. And I want you to see here that they're $30. You've got multiple colors to choose from: yellow, white, and tan. You've got ruined buildings. $28. Not bad for coming pre-painted. Now think about this also, guys. These are the MDF. They look just like resin, honestly. The roofs come off on a lot of these kits, and you can put miniatures inside of them if you so choose, or you can get them unpainted for less and do your base coat, your dry brushing all on your own. It's whatever you desire. So we're going to go back here. Let's go back to some of the factory buildings. You can see how nice they are. You've got buildings, you've got platforms and ramps, you've got accessories, walls, and railroad stuff. Isn't that cool? You just buy your roll of track. Hello, Flames of War, Battle Group, World War II players, World War I. A lot of this stuff could be put into a lot of different eras. The potential is unlimited. So you can see here we've got contact. This business is located in Tucson, Arizona. So let's give this guy some love. Get on there, get some of these buildings. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. I was very impressed with the quality. So the next topic we're going to talk about here is something where I'm going here in the future once the studio is complete. I'm kind of at a standstill right now with all the construction. I've got fake plants, chairs, things that have kind of crowded into the office here, but we are going to be plowing forward with the project and getting to the point where I can get back to my building and painting. But one of the first things on my list, I will go here, and I've had a lot of questions on this over the last many months. Al, where are you getting those great American War of Independence miniatures from? And the answer to that question is Old Glory Miniatures. Pulling them up here, they will ship worldwide. And I encourage you guys to look into these minis. As you know, mass infantry battle games, I'm going 15 mil. Now I still will play some 28 mil. I'm not ruling that out. However, this is the way we're going. So let's get here. We're on the website, Old Glory Miniatures. I'm going to go right to the American War of Independence that I'm currently finishing up. And you see how great these figs are. A lot to choose from. You've got light infantry, you've got regular infantry, we've got cavalry, we've got all the units that you need. We've got artillerists, we have different types of artillery pieces you can purchase, and etc. You're ready to go. But you can see the wide variety of things we've got here, guys. We've got accessories, Italian Wars, 7 Years Wars, on and on. Let's click on Blue Moon Buildings. They're the resin. If you prefer the wet resin, they're unfinished. They're reasonably priced for resin, but I told you that MDF's, that's the way of the future, guys. And also the we'll be adding on here in the future is the resin printing, where you'll do the 3D printing in resin. I've looked at the film printing, which is decent, but I tell you, the resin printing has really got a lot of future, making your own terrain in your own buildings. But back to the topic at hand, where is Al Smith going to next in his building and painting projects once the American War of Independence armies are done? Well, it's American Civil War. You guessed it. And you can see here we have a great choice of 15 mil stuff to get here at Old Glory Miniatures. Now it's also their product line includes Blue Moon Miniatures, and that's basically what you're looking at here. These are 15 millimeter Blue Moon through Old Glory. But you can see here we've got our Union officers, Union sergeants, same quality as American War of Independence. And I want you to pay attention how more affordable 15 mil is to build beautiful big armies. You are going to have, let's go to the next page here, 30 minis comes with the typical package. And you can see here 30 figures per pack. So you buy 2 packs, you're talking $36 here. $36 for 2 packs, and you're going to have 3 regiments of 20 block regiments like what I'm doing with American War of Independence. So it's pretty affordable. And also you buy your Old Glory membership and you can knock 40% off Yes, 40% off. My membership, I think, was $100, but you save that in just your first order. If you're a guy that's building 3, 4, 5 more armies a year, either you're a commission painter or that's just how you roll, you're going to get that money back within your first order. I promise you. I did when I was at Cold Wars in 2019. I saved that money on my first order, and I'm getting ready to order my Civil War here momentarily, getting them in a box. I'm just going to throw them here in the office. I just want to get that before my membership expires for this year, get that savings. So there you go. That's the secret for where to get great 15 mil minis. Now I want you to notice also they have well, they say 25 mil, but it's 25, 28 mil figures also. So we're going to click on here. We got Seminole Wars. Very interesting. Oh, this pop-up is killing me. Anyway, so you've got Seminole Wars. Looks like we don't have any pictures. Hey, I can't vouch for these websites. You ever say that? Who runs these companies sometimes? It's a good company. They're a little slow on getting back to email messages, I will say that. I don't know if this is a part-time gig, but I've not had any problems. You can see here they've got a lot of things you can choose from. All right, next topic we're going to go over here, guys, is another era that I'm looking down the road to, and I got to thinking in a recent War Games Illustrated magazine, they were talking about gaming different eras that are more obscure, and we're not talking about some obscure wars you've never heard of before. We're talking about eras of history that you really don't see represented much out there in the gaming community. And we're going to go here to a company called Essex Miniatures, located in the UK. But you can see here, I'm looking at 15 mil. They have a similar website set up for Old Glory, although their website does function better, is ancient Egyptian era battles. We're talking, fighting against the Syrians, fighting against the Persians, all kinds of cool stuff we could come up with here. But you can see the amazing range that Essex has. Samurai, Korean, Aztecs, right? Aztecs, how cool would that be to build a couple armies of Aztecs maybe fighting the Spanish, Aztecs fighting the Mayans, or, which was common amongst Indians back then, guys, even here in North America, is Indians fighting amongst Indians, right? Napoleonic, we've got it all right here. Austro-Prussian War. I stumbled onto this Essex Miniatures looking for these Egyptians. I wanted to see, does someone make 15 mil Egyptian era minis? And here they are. I found them, chariots and all. Okay, and they've got a really great range of miniatures to choose from. So I wanted to point that out to you guys. If this is something you may be toying with your gaming, doing something that's a little more obscure, something that's more unique, especially something maybe you want to do to take to a conference or a open tournament scene of some kind where you can maybe do some kind of demo games, this would really catch some attention. Thanks for coming along for the ride today, guys. Hope this gives you some ideas and things that you can incorporate into your hobby and wargaming experiences out there. And don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, share my videos. The channel is growing. It's going to grow a lot more once the studio's done and we have more content. All right, thanks, guys. See you next time. Ciao.